You've seen a little bit of everything, but real good decisions. I know. Just couldn't get any finish. And they got Taylor back.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more of a personnel on that team than I thought we'd be doing.
You did a great job. Yeah, just
and you could go in and you do like
I don't get a chance to come down here often enough, but it's a great college basketball town. I think if we could come down here every year, if we could be fortunate enough to be in the Final Four, we'd come down here every year.
Yeah, you look forward to games tonight?
Yeah, I think it's a good test for us. This early in the season, I don't know that maybe we're ready or they're ready, but you know, on Wednesday when we go to practice, we'll have a better idea of what we need to work on than we do right now. Let's put it that way.
It's funny, I was just telling them a story. It has to do with Rebecca Lobo. Rebecca's now with us at ESPN calling our game, and she told the story that it was just last year. She has 3 little ones, and UConn men were playing in the national tournament, in the city tournament, and I guess her eldest daughter walked by the TV and just paused and looked at her father and said, "Daddy, boys play basketball?"
Thank you. Well, there's a lot of things right about women's basketball, you know, and I'm so glad that a decade ago I made a decision to be a part of it, to watch the college basketball scene, to be a part of the WNBA scene, to be able to be a part of an escalating product is just one of the best things that I've been a part of in my life. I want to welcome ESPN. I just think it's great, the involvement they have with our product, with you student athletes, with ours at our level. I want to welcome the universities. It's interesting. I was talking the other day on the radio about this event, and they started talking to me about college women's basketball. We have such a history in this room, from an institution standpoint, from a university standpoint. I want to welcome the student athletes. I want to tell you something. Each of these coaches you play for, I have coached their players, I have coached against those players. You better be soaking up everything they give you, because they give you the types of things that's going to make you successful when you come to a professional level or you go out in life. These are 4 of the best coaches that we find in America. And you have the pleasure of being around them.
Christy, you're next. Aside from athletic ability, what are the attributes you look for when recruiting a potential player for the Lady Raiders?
I think definitely a work ethic, you know, character, just quality people. I think it's the people that make a player special as far as what kind of character they possess. I know I've got 10 freshmen and sophomores out there that are committed to helping us get back on track and get Texas Tech back to where it belongs. So I know those 10 possess that, and we've got some good upperclassmen that are leading the way.
We're back. 36 years coaching the Lady Vols. What's been the most significant change in the game itself?
Well, first of all, I think there's a lot of great teams, and that happens because you have a lot of great players that have invested in their game. And it's the recruiting part is obviously key for all coaches. But I think identifying at a young age some of the best talent in the country and just staying on top of that with the coaching staffs in recruiting those players and just letting them to know that you know, that we have a place for them, and we're constantly going against everyone else in the country. But that's what makes it what it is, and it's competition. Competition, even before you get them and then after you get them.
You know, I had one of my fans say to me recently at this event that I spoke at, and they said, they raised their hand and they said, "Coach, I have my tickets to San Antonio." And I said, "Well, that's just great. You know, I'm really happy for you." I said, "All you had to do was call your travel agent and get 2 tickets to San Antonio." I said, "We got to beat freaking 30 teams to get there."
Dan Hughes, he's one of the most amazing coaches. I've learned so much just from watching him, watching his team. Russell, sometimes he gets his free tickets to the games. He's a great guy.
Sometimes?
Sometimes my former players are there and then they give me tickets as well. But I love watching the Silver Stars play because they remind me of a better version, but so much of the college game, because they share the ball, they play team ball. Some of the other teams, it's just a lot of one-on-one. They're trying to be the NBA, and we're unique. And I love how the Silver Stars play the game of basketball, the passion that they have, and really what they stand for. So Dan's done a great job, and the Silver Stars, they're just a lot of fun to watch.
If I may, I'm sorry.